Street Superior, so superior. You know, I'm sure we've seen the story before. You know, your partner John, right?
Yep.
So describe your relationship with Street Superior and as well as John and the whole journey. What shoe you think represents the journey the best?
Okay.
Most memorable.
Actually, the original shoe that me and John queued up for that we met, right, I sold away because
yeah,
but unfortunately that shoe was uncomfortable. It was a 574, which is not a very nice model to me so I sold that away. So that one would have been the best encapsulation of what Soul Superior would have became because of that particular storyline. But I think in terms of okay, I give you a model that, so this is a Footscape. So this pair, right, is basically summing up my relationship with John. So because we have been so close and then generally form a friendship generally over the shoes, right, this pair was given to me by him. All I just said was, I like the pair. Then he was like, hey, never mind, you just take. And also John also has a lot of shoes, but he's more eclectic in his collection, so a lot more unique ones.
Yes.
So at that time, this pair was crazy expensive. Really? Because the whole leopard animal print thing, so the Footscape, I mean OGs will know this pair but when John just gave it to me over like one of the events, we were doing some kind of like flea market, right? He said, nah, hey, take that, never mind. It's like, wow. So usually what happens now is that sometimes when I have certain shoes that I know that he will like, that I don't wear anymore, I'll just give it to him. Likewise, we will just pass here and there, because we actually share size 10 for certain models. So this is the best encapsulation of what the relationship between both of us are. Basically friends that were generated beyond sneakers and events.
Next question. I see a lot of Soul Superior, Street Superior collab sneakers. You wanna take them out and
customs
customs, yes. So you wanna just show them a little bit.
So these are all the ones. So interestingly, these were the first. I think I did it with Mark on one of his sabotage painting workshops. So generally what I wanted was to create a shoe that represented Singapore, the Supreme Dunk High, you notice the star, and something that would have, so Superior is done in the font of Supreme. So at that time Supreme was a hype shoe. So I did this I think for second year So Superior. So I'm a very big supporter and believer in the local talent that we have. So if you know customizers, Sabotage is one. Arguably second biggest in Singapore in terms of name would be Lazy. So Lazy has done many shoes. This was one he created for me for I think 2017 So Superior. I really like getting custom work done because ultimately these are people that used to be my idols. Then finally I got a bit of money to afford the customs, right? Nice. It was a great way to pay back as well as to own something that was part of my childhood.
So next question. On the topic of streets and So Superior right now, we know COVID has hit us. We have not been able to host the event for a couple of years now. So ever since we met you that time, any updates, any plans in the future, or
no? Okay, but frankly speaking, on a personal point, me and John don't like to, or wouldn't like the idea of creating like a event where eventually people will actually get affected by it. The thing is that me and John are very socially responsible people, so we try not to encourage kind of things that will cause kind of spreading events. I mean, I love it. I mean, I really miss having events, hanging out with all the sneakerheads. I'm pretty sure recently got a new generation that's just came out, and I will never be able to see their faces or whatever, no matter what they do online.
It might be good for you, they didn't.
Doesn't matter. I mean, it's part and parcel. Last time when I was younger also, I was damn toxic as well.
So even if, let's say in the future, 100% vaccination, everything dies down, you definitely got to keep the legacy going, right? So you definitely are planned to...
Yes, I think minimally I want to reach 10 editions of So Superior. Right now we are I think at 8. So I need to do 2 more to fulfill the 10th.
Okay.
But definitely I'm very sure if I were to do an event right now, given that the situation is better, a lot of people would come and support in terms of being vendors,
of course,
or even just coming and hang out. Because we are very starved of events, and then whenever an event pops up, I tell you, it will be over capacity. So I will definitely once the situation gets better, especially since everybody wants it to happen, and I also want it to happen. So it will definitely be a confirmed thing once situations get better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, before we leave this area to go and see his other shoes, I want to just do a quick scan and pick up shoes that I don't know, and I want him to explain about it. But first, the moment I stepped inside, I saw this blood pack.
Okay.
I don't know how much they cost, but they look damn sick to me. Okay. Therefore, I want to ask you about this particular shoe.
leather.
See, there is like patent leather, and then they have the NBA here, and they have it in red, blue, white, and black. So tell us about this.
Okay, I think this is the part of the All-Star Game pack from 2009. So that was like 12 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So at that time when Air Forces were not very popular, LE released these, and then I think what happened was my dad at that time was into all sneakers. So these are my dad's pair, and he proceeded to just buy all colors they bought, and the prices were not very expensive. I think it was like 139 only.
It was sitting?
Yeah, it was sitting. Some of them even went on sale for $100. But now, ironically, if you ever go to Goat or StockX to see the prices of these, they are like a couple $100s, which I don't understand because nobody wanted this in the past.
And of course, I see once again all these crazy shoes. Okay, PlayStation. Okay.
Yeah.
Speak about these. I want to know.
Yeah, so this was one of the pairs that only I saw in magazines when I was younger. So as a result, when the opportunity came at a bit more disposable income, I decided to hunt for a pair lah. And I think the virtue is that I caught this at a very good time. I think I paid only $800 for this. Yeah, which was shocking because at that time nobody wanted to buy all these kind of promo sample lah, which is damn weird. Yeah, so basically these were bought over Facebook, some Air Force One group. The guy was putting up, say, how much do you offer? And I said, can I offer this X amount? And they said, yeah, okay, sure, let's do it. If I'm not wrong, the first pair was given to Kobe. Yeah, so that was partially also why, because I played a lot of basketball. I watched a lot of basketball, and I wanted the things that the NBA players had. So this one was a very, very important pair for me as well.
And now I want to highlight this. Speak about the story. How do you get it? And
yeah, okay, so being a Jordan 1 collector in the past, the penultimate one was the 85 OG lah. So I've been searching online a lot. So at that time, eBay was getting pricey. But the good thing is that there were still places that were selling it for relatively good prices. So one of them was in Japan. So this is from, I don't know whether you know the retailer, Worm Tokyo. So Worm Tokyo has a lot of vintage shoes, and they come out with a lot of OGs. So before that, right, he started posting some OGs up. This was one of them. It's a size 11 if I'm not wrong. And when I saw it, I just hit him up and said, hey, how much? We just negotiated a bit. Ended up, I think I paid only about $600 or $700 for this from Japan. So I remember when I first got it, I put it on, but because it is worn to bits, you can see there's no more stars, nothing left. So basically, first time I wear it, I slipped and fell. Then it was a sign that this is just going to be a display piece.
So, I mean, there are really too many to go through, it's really crazy, but I just made a very important analysis.
Yes.
You hate Yeezys.
Oh yeah. Okay, truth be told, I'll be very honest, every Yeezy that I've gotten via raffle or ballot, I sold away. Because, okay, no hate on Yeezys, I think it's a damn comfortable shoe by the way. I used to own the OG Pirate Black, and I wore it to school.
Okay.
But only because for me, at that time when it was getting a bit more hype, I really don't like wearing what everyone has lah. It was too common to a point that it became not really feasible for me to wear. So I've only owned, I think, about 4 or 5 pairs of 350s lah. But I wore them for 1 or 2 times and I just sold them away for like $50 or $100 worth retail. Wow. Yeah. The Pirate Black, I think I sold quite a bit. At that time, I had some event, then some young kid came in and said, how much do you want to sell? I said, how much you offer? He said, $700. I said, yes! Here you go, just take it. So the Pirate Black is the only one that I would probably wear more often because it's all black lah.
So, okay, let's end this series here. I mean, end this section. And I want to move into the other. I mean, I'm sure you have like all the storages and stuff.
Yeah, a lot lah.
But we will head down and we'll look at your newer shoes. Okay?
Newer shoes.
Okay. Okay. So guys, we are here at one of his many other sneaker, storages in his bedroom, and we can see here we have a very humble collection of more recent sneakers lah. So do you tend to put like your newer sneakers here?
Yeah, because lazy to take out from there. And then most of these, the boxes are still quite durable, so I'll just keep them here lah.
Let's dive first. We know finally we see something that we are very familiar with.
Oh, yes.
Okay, brown boxes.
Selling shoes.
Brown boxes, okay, and casual OG Prestos here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so how do you get all these? Like you never. I mean, okay, you say you don't pay above $900. So how do you get this for?
So these two, this is the yellow Vogue Air Force One.
Ooh.
So these two were worn from the DSMS ballot. So okay, the funny thing is, this one was like my luckiest ballot ever because I hit 3 of the 10. I got the Prestos, I got the Hyperdunk, and I got the Air Force One. But the Air Force One I sold away because there was one guy, it was yellowing already. I don't know, it's like within 6 months of wear it got yellow. And then people were offering like $1,000 for it. I was like, hey, just take, because I want to go holiday. So $1,000, whoever, I remember the guy who bought it from me, thank you, I went to, I went to Bangkok and had a great time on the pocket. But yeah lah. So this one I keep because it's a damn comfortable shoe. That one is because it's also a raffle win, but ironically, I mean not ironically, the good thing is that it was won by my girlfriend. She raffled and it was on my birthday. So even though
sentimental value.
Even though it's 1,000 plus.
Cannot sell or you?
I will not trade. Then this one was the pair that I bought from 7 Second Store.
On ice.
Yeah, on ice. Because too many people wear, so don't wear first.
Just want to ask you, what are your thoughts? Like modern sneakers, comparing the modern versus what you would get back in the day in terms of like design, innovation, comfort wise?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, you definitely see a bit more design ideas going into it. The Off-White, the 10 was a very good example because that one I honestly feel changed the whole entire landscape. Travis does fantastic work as well. No lie. It's definitely more exciting now. You see more collaborations, more interesting things that in the past would never happen.
So, and right now in the culture, you've seen it growing. I mean, so of course some people say botting is also a bit like iffy. Back then I'm sure they didn't have bots. It's all like you put in the effort, like you said, you went down physically. So you met John, queue for a shoe. Right now it's all about all these kind of underhand means per se. What are your thoughts about it, and what do you think the sneaker culture will be like in the near future?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like bots, of course. I think it's an unfair advantage. But at the end of the day, I cannot knock the hustle. Like, if someone's going to pay like 10-15k to run a bot, people will make money when they want to make money. And I won't fault them for trying to make the money.
So you're really going to stick to your gun, stick to the road that you've been traveling so far, even though right now people are paying high resales, but you're still going to stick to your ground and say that no, I'm just going to work with what I have.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, a shoe is a shoe. Truth be told, right, if you tell me that if I can change a significant part of my life by getting rid of all my pets, I will. Like, for example, you tell me that I have a family emergency, I need to liquidate everything, I will liquidate everything. Because there's no pair of shoe in the world that will ever replace values of your experience in real life. Like, if you tell me now, you give me a once-a-lifetime opportunity to sell everything and you let me go into the Nike Beaverton archive, consider it done. Because there are certain things that cannot be replaced. You ask me to give away everything to have 10 minutes with Michael Jordan interview, consider it done. Whatever, PlayStation, whatever, out the window. Because at the end of the day, they are just shoes lah. And if I won't fault people for paying resale price, honestly. You got the money, go and spend. If I had a ton of money, I would be buying everything I wanted. But the reality is that I have other commitments in life, man.
Nice. Okay, so I think we've had an amazing episode, and he's spoken a lot of words of advice. Closing statement. Do you have any words or advice for those budding sneakerheads out there, those budding collectors and current collectors?
Yeah, I guess the same thing. Everyone say cliche statement: buy what you like. But I also want to say buy what you can and can afford. Don't go broke trying to look rich. That's a line that I learned from don't know which Tumblr or TikTok or Instagram post, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Anyway, so yeah, all jokes aside, let's just end up with the wise words. So absorb it. Okay. Thanks so much, Dexter.
Thank you.
Really a lot of wise words. Hope you guys learn a lot, and we'll see you. Whose collection we're gonna see next? Maybe Joven?
Oh yeah, Joven.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.
Alright, see y'all.